The judicial branch is one branch of government, but many different courts within the judicial system handle various types of cases. Let's take a closer look at the different courts. In Ohio, judges are elected to 6-year terms. Municipal courts hear misdemeanor criminal cases that could result in 6 months or less in jail. Domestic violence, DUI cases, and traffic violations are also heard in municipal court. If a civil case is less than $15,000, Ohio's municipal courts will usually hear those cases. In Ohio, some municipal courts also have small claims courts that handle civil cases between two parties where the dispute is less than $6,000 and a jury is not required. Cases are decided quickly with minimal expense, often with no attorney involvement. Some towns and cities also have mayor's courts. An appointed civil officer who administers the law, known as a magistrate, primarily handles traffic violations here. Ohio's common pleas courts can have 4 divisions: general, juvenile, probate, and domestic relations, and hear both civil and criminal cases. Civil cases in which claims exceed $15,000 are filed in the common pleas courts. All felonies are heard in the common pleas courts. Felonies rank in level of seriousness from 5, which are the lowest, to 1, which are the most serious offenses. Some extremely serious cases, including certain murders and capital crimes, are unclassified. Defendants in criminal cases who are found guilty, or either party in civil cases, have the right to appeal if they believe an error was made by a lower court. State appeals courts review the civil and criminal judgment of common pleas, municipal, and county courts. There are 12 appellate courts in the state of Ohio in which claims of error are reviewed by a 3-judge panel. Death penalty cases are automatically appealed to the Ohio Supreme Court. If a defendant is acquitted or found not guilty in a criminal case, the state cannot file an appeal. Once someone is acquitted of a crime, he or she cannot be tried again for that same crime, a protection called double jeopardy. The state Supreme Court is the court of last resort on state constitutional questions and legal appeals. The Supreme Court of Ohio has 1 Chief Justice and 6 Associate Justices. Most cases come from the appellate courts and Court of Claims, which hears lawsuits brought against the state. The Ohio Supreme Court primarily decides constitutional questions, cases involving questions of public or general interest, and all criminal appeals where the death penalty has been imposed. The justices also decide if they will hear other criminal and civil appeals. Crimes can be prosecuted under either state criminal law or federal criminal law. Some crimes fall under federal criminal law only. Cases such as tax evasion, identity theft, illegal acts that cross state lines, maritime law, hate crimes, or terrorism can only be prosecuted in the federal court system. The federal courts also hear civil cases in which the parties are in different states. All federal judges are appointed by the President of the United States and are confirmed by the U.S. Senate. These are lifetime appointments, and judges can only be removed through an impeachment process initiated by Congress and only under outstanding circumstances. There are 94 U.S. district courts that hear both federal criminal and federal civil cases. District courts are sometimes called the federal trial courts. Each of the 94 U.S. district courts fall within 12 regions of the country, each with its own federal appeals court. Appeals from a district court would proceed to one of those 12 federal appeals courts. The Northern District of Ohio is in the 6th District Court of Appeals. The federal appeals courts each consist of 3 judges, no jury, and can only determine whether or not the law was applied correctly by the district court. A 13th federal appeals court was created to hear appeals on patent law and international trade law cases. And finally, at the very top of the judicial branch is the United States Supreme Court. 9 judges sit on the U.S. Supreme Court at any one time, 1 Chief Justice and 8 Associate Justices. The U.S. Supreme Court is the highest court in the country and is the final interpreter of federal constitutional law. In all, the judicial branch consists of numerous courts that handle specific types of cases and a mission to achieve justice for all.